Triple H Power, Matunga Djikasa, and the tugboat, Koekemoer.
You ready? Are you ready?
And Bobby K gets us started here. Round number 1 brought to you by Dragon Energy. Not only helps you keep up with your fast-paced life, helps you stay ahead of it. In the blue, it's Djikasa. In the white and the gray, Koekemoer. As you can see, the tugboat not backing down, already stepping forward.
Both fighters looking very relaxed as soon as Djikasa snaps out that big left jab.
And what did Koekemoer do? He smiled.
Yeah, and looking very relaxed, happy to take the center of the hexagon. But again, knew that jab was coming from Djikasa with that massive reach advantage.
I think it's still there. If he wants to use that jab, I think it's going to be there. Koekemoer keeping those hands a little bit too low.
I think he's not going to get any fun with that, so I think Kevin's got a fantastic chin. He's proved that in the past in his amateur career. But Djikasa can snap that jab out all night. I don't think it'll make much for Kevin. Kevin just wants to get in and swing that right hook and look for the takedown.
This is round number 1 here. Heavyweight action as we finish up our prelims. Cyrus Pease and Simon Stevens on the call for you here from Sun City. Two big boys battling here. The tugboat coming forward. Is he going to bring Triple H Power down to the ground? I thought this was supposed to be a boxing match. I thought he wanted to stand and trade, but he quickly closes the distance, and it could be down to the mat for Triple H Power soon.
Kevin's top control is very, very strong. He's also very, very strong in the clinch. You can see, but Djikasa's trying to turn him round. I know that Kevin, when he initially went up against the hex fence, went trying to go for the single and drop a level, but thought better against it. But he's going to be a tough guy to turn around on fence.
Well, he's in a good place right there in his own corner. Coach straight him in his entire camp. Kevin Koekemoer, a guy that a little late to the party here in MMA. He took his time, went through a lot of grappling, won a lot of awards. I mean, just continued to barrel through these grappling competitions. But it's been such an easy transition for him here in the EFC.
Some heavy knees by Kevin. He's very happy in this position. But again, Djikasa very, very calm and collected. Seems very comfortable there, and his good sprawl. Kevin did his best to go for the single, and Djikasa was immediately looked over to his corner and started taking advice.
Tugboat continues to tug along there, pushing up against the fence. Djikasa just trying to circle out. Easier said than done.
Pressure by Kevin there. Not giving it any space whatsoever.
Not necessarily fan-friendly, but he's getting it done. And he puts so much weight and has so much, you know, his big shoulders. Just such a big mass to get out from underneath.
Now, I see how Djikasa tried to circle around to his right off the fence. And Kevin trying for the suplex and shoots. And they're going straight back up.
And up goes Djikasa. He has enough time to get up to his feet. And how about that suplex attempt by Kevin Koekemoer? We know that it's definitely there in his repertoire.
Again, good defense by Djikasa, but wow, fantastic show of defense by Kevin. And again, they're straight up against the hex. Obviously, this was the game plan to try and ground him down. And the other folks at home might not appreciate what a difficult fight this is up against the hexagon. But this is going to take a lot of cardio out of both these guys and lay them open, perhaps, for some striking exchanges later in the round.
And that's been a big problem for Djikasa in the past. Kevin Koekemoer has shown that he has some really nice endurance. Don't let the size fool you. He has fantastic endurance. That being said, Djikasa has had that problem before when he starts breathing hard and pretty ineffective.
Yeah, I mean,
he became a viral sensation because of it.
It did indeed. It became a meme around the MMA industry in South Africa. But you're very right. I mean, Kevin's been 3-round wars with some of the best heavyweights in our division. That fight against Ricky Potflex from Shoeless was fantastic. On debut, it really showed the guys what a promising heavyweight it is. And then that win over Nico Yamji was highly impressive. He's prepared to stand in bank for 3 whole rounds and put on the show. I can assure you of that.
Oh, what a big head kick. Great Koekemoer smiles. Isn't that kind of scary? Yeah, a little big head kick, you connect with it, your opponent just smiles. But you can only smile for so long, and this is something I've discussed a few times, that they smile and you think, oh, that he's just shaking it off, but in reality, he's hiding the pain.
Yeah, no, exactly. It wasn't a huge amount behind it, but the technique of the roundhouse was absolutely delicious. Striking off the top of Kevin's head. Kevin headhunting, he's coming forward a lot, but Djikasa's a very good K1 counter striker. So Kevin needs to watch out. He said he was dismissive of his opponent's power. We'll find out exactly how in a minute. Very patient by Djikasa though. He's backing off, but as I said, he's a good counter striker. Kevin headhunting, but not having the speed to close the distance and get in the pocket. He wants to brawl, but Djikasa's not allowing him to.
Kevin Koekemoer continues to move forward, folks. Pushing the tempo, keeping Djikasa moving and circling. And Matunga Djikasa just hasn't been able to get those big significant strikes that he wants. He doesn't really have enough space to operate, and he's allowing Koekemoer to dictate the fight, which is not the right thing you want to do against a guy like the Tugboat. And round 1 is up.
Yeah, Kevin tried to finish strong, but just couldn't close the distance enough. Both guys a little bit tented towards the end of the round, and understandably so.
We're going to the second round with Triple H power, Matunga Djikasa, and the one and only Tugboat for the Koekemoer. Heavyweights here, round number 2, brought to you by Dragon Energy, high performance energy drink. There goes that right hand, there goes the uppercut, and a big knee, and down goes Koekemoer.
Oh, fantastic finish!
That's gonna be it!
Oh my word!
Triple H power for the W! My goodness, that knee connected, and it dropped the Tugboat. It sunk him to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, that was a cracking
My
knee.
goodness.
What a great heavyweight knockout.
That was something special. I'll be honest, I didn't see it going that way. I didn't see it going that way, and he continues to impress us, continues to get better. Matunga Djikasa becoming a force in the heavyweight division.
Because he listened to his corner. His corner says, use your setup, your striking. Again, come out with that jab, come out with those combos. The knee came in, it was all she wrote. Absolutely fantastic striking display by Djikasa.
Nasty, nasty knee by Triple H power. What can't he do? Last time it was a submission. This time it's the big knee. What an awesome athlete is Djikasa, and he is so much fun to watch in this division, and I can't wait to see him back in the Hex.
It's great for Peter Maritzburg too. Mustang coming out of Peter Maritzburg and KZN. Great for that camp, and you can see his corner. It's a victory for them too. It's a victory for KZN MMA all the way out here in Northwest Province. I mean, this kid is everything. I mean, what fantastic submission, but that knee was absolutely incredible. Beautiful technique, a couple of follow-up blows. Bobby Karajanidis only gave him a couple of follow-up blows and called the fight off, realizing that Kevin couldn't defend himself anymore. In the plum clinch, boom on the chin. Fantastic heavyweight knockout. 1, 2, 3 or 4 knockouts, follow-up blows, Kevin's done. Bobby protects his fighter. Fantastic performance. Watch out for this kid, he's got everything. Got some amazing submissions, and now we've seen one of the best heavyweight knockouts in the division in a long, long time. This kid's going to go far. Great to see Koekemoer. He's going to be fighting another day, I can assure you of that. Such a promising talent. And without further ado, let's pass it up to Cyrus Fiends for the official fight announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Bobby Karajanidis calls a stop to the contest at 14 seconds into round number 2. Your winner by knockout, Triple H power, Matunga Djikasa.